All right, guys. Indonesia has gotten the first national crypto exchange, which begs the question, which country is next? I do believe China has the potential to be the next country, and it's going to be a much, much bigger splash. Now, there is a caveat to this because Indonesia wants to completely control crypto within their country. Their national exchange is going to be the only space where it's legal to buy and sell digital assets. So they want all the benefits of having digital assets in their country, but it is obviously licensed and it is official. So there obviously is good and bad trade-offs. You're not going to have like government entities sue cryptos for being listed on the national exchange, because if you get listed on the national exchange, you obviously have the country's approval. So Indonesia is trying to, Indonesia does have more clarity in the space because the government itself is launching its own crypto exchange and clearinghouse. I do believe that China could follow this example. You know, the Chinese government wants to control every facet of their economy possible, and them completely making themselves the only viable crypto exchange out there is definitely a way they could actually do it. The National Cryptocurrency Exchange, announced by the Indonesian government a week ago, has begun to function according to the statement from the country's Commodity Futures Trading Supervisory Authority. So the thing is, like Indonesia, like most other countries, considers it a commodity instead of a security. And they also established a futures clearinghouse along with the exchange. So they both have spot and futures that's fully run by the government, obviously fully licensed, and fully basically in line with the law. It was reported that they would restrict cryptocurrency sales originally to local transactions, but I think licensed vendors have 1 month to join the exchange. So they're opening up crypto to pretty much everyone in Indonesia. I think previously it wasn't available, but you kind of have to go through this exchange, and I think all other exchanges in the country will eventually be flushed out. They've been working on this since December. And like I said, this is pretty exciting because Indonesia does have like over 150 million people, I believe, but China is the much bigger prize, and they can look at Indonesia as kind of like a blueprint for what China could actually do, establish a national exchange. And since most people are in crypto for money, they will use this national exchange, whether or not it tracks them. I mean, in China, it doesn't really matter. They're really trying to push the CBDC, and they're going to track you anyways. So for them, it doesn't matter. I don't think the US is going to take this model because there's like US is more of like a private business type of economy. So they're not going to make a national exchange to flush everyone else out. Of course, there is like the stock market, like the centralized stock market, the NYSE where everyone trades at, but crypto has taken a different approach. So I don't think this will be for the United States, but I do think a lot of other countries are going to follow this model. And despite that, it's not good that the government's controlling all this stuff. It is good that it is completely legal and people are going to be able to buy cryptos from countries all over the world. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Let me know who you think is next, and I will see you guys later.